morning, guys. So this is the video on how to do the Zentangle meditative drawing. So I'm going to be going through and just showing you how I made this little drawing. This is a Zentangle. So in your packets you're going to have the 4 pieces of paper and your Sharpie in order to do your own. So I'm just going to give you a couple examples. This was the first Zentangle that I drew. A while back, and this is basically, it's just a simple drawing of just black and white. And then of course there is another one that I am currently working on that's still in pencil, and once I have the last little bits filled in, I'm going to go ahead and start coloring it in. But the point of Zentangle drawings is basically that there's no preconceived notion of what your drawing is going to look like, so that way it just sort of frees your mind to just sort of blank out, meditate, and just sort of let your worries go away. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I am going to draw this one. So let's do it. So this one is called The Joy of Zentangle, and it's actually in the YA section under the call number 741.201. And then this one is actually downstairs in the regular non-fiction section, and it is also in the 471.2s. So basically in these books it just gives you a little bit of feedback on Zentangles and just a few examples of some of the repeating patterns that people like to use and how they've used them. And then of course there's the bigger book, The Joy of Zentangles, and the same thing, it kind of gives you some of the repeating patterns that people use, but again, this is supposed to be a meditative drawing, so there really is no wrong or correct way, no wrong or right way of doing a Zentangle. But if you do want to check out these books, they are available in the library. So basically this is a really simple kit. You're just going to have a Sharpie that has the bigger end, and then on the other side you've got the fine tip. And then you're going to have 4 sheets of the Strathmore tiled paper. And so I'm just going to get in really quick on how to do a Zentangle. And of course, yeah, I'm cheating. I'm using the entire book because why not? It's here. So let me adjust my camera so you can see this a little better. There we go. So when you're doing a Zentangle, like I said before, there's really no right or wrong way. And now I'm going to kind of break that rule and say, yeah, there is kind of something you need to do. Most people, when they start, they draw a dot in the 4 corners of their picture, right? And then you basically make a square. And the best part about Zentangles, you don't use a ruler. It doesn't have to be straight. In fact, I think it looks better when they're not. So what you see do is just draw from one corner to the next and make a box, right? And then the second thing that you do is you basically just start drawing some cells, basically, some empty spaces. So I'm just going to start, and we'll see what it comes out to. So basically, I'm not thinking, it looks like this is going to end up looking like a star. Okay, so there are my squares. Now within each of these little squares, all you do is just whatever comes to mind, draw repeating patterns. So I'm going to start with this big square here in the center, and I'm just not even going to think about what I'm doing, and I'm just going to free my mind from all of the stress that I have and just draw. Alright, well, I'm almost done with my little Zentangle here. And I think the very last little square that I'm going to do, which is right here. And just because I miss everybody that comes to the library, I'm going to give you all a big heart right here. So, that is my Zentangle. So, my little meditative drawing. So, the point of these is that there is never a wrong way to do it. There's never a misconceived, like, a plan when you draw these. This is just supposed to be something that helps you clear your head of all your troubles. And I will have to admit that even though I was a little stressed when I started my work day today, I'm actually feeling a lot better. So that is my Zentangle. And that is how you do it. So I gave you guys enough in there to do 4 of these. You don't have to have special paper. You can do it on any sheet of paper you ever have. But there it is. And I hope you guys are doing great out there. And I hope to see you guys all soon. Okay. Bye.